Charlie cannot move or breathe on his own because of a rare genetic disease. Some of the top medical minds in the country, 4 different courts, said more treatment would only prolong the baby's suffering. As heart-wrenching as that is, though, the parents believe experimental treatment could help save Charlie's life, give him a quality of life, and we'll stay on top of that story. They just walked into the court now. Let's go now back to London with our Jonathan Sacerdoti. Jonathan, when could we possibly get a final decision from the High Court, and any clue at all how they may rule?
The judge has said in this case that he doesn't believe it's likely that he'll have a decision today, and that if more court time is necessary, he says that they will need to find it. He doesn't want the need for a quick decision to override the need for justice in this particular case.
All right, so this is a question of whether or not the experimental treatment really could help give this baby some quality of life. Is there evidence it would work if Charlie comes to America for this kind of treatment?
So this nucleoside therapy is what the family want to have carried out on Charlie. They say that there's new evidence in unpublished research, and to that end there'll be a video conferencing session of evidence with the court with an expert in New York. That's planned for 2 p.m. UK time today. And Grant Armstrong, the family's lawyer, has been telling the court today that evidence shows that the treatment has a more than 50% chance of crossing the blood-brain barrier, undermining the finding previously that the treatment is futile. He's trying to present new evidence along those lines, saying that the new information wasn't available in April, and it shifts the balance of Charlie's best interests in favour of receiving this treatment. And he refers to a letter of the 6th of July to Great Ormond Street Hospital in London from a hospital in Rome that suggests that he's right.
Jonathan, we're keeping an eye on the lawyer right now giving a speech. He has just said that there's 800,000 signatures on this petition. How has this been covered in the UK media and the papers? Is this one of the big stories of the country today?
Of course, this is a huge story, not just in the UK, but around the world, since figures like the Pope and Donald Trump also weighed in on their opinions of what should happen to baby Charlie. And most people in the country do seem to be behind the parents because, of course, this is a very emotional case. That said, though, there is a deep appreciation that all the expert doctors in the UK and at Great Ormond Street Hospital, where baby Charlie is now, have said that they don't believe that there is any evidence that this would be good for him. In fact, they suggest that this could be putting more pain onto the child. And several courts, the highest courts in the land and even the European Court, have declined to give the parents what they want. So there is an appreciation of the complexity of the case, but also a great sympathy for those parents who are doing anything they can for the desperate hope that their child could be saved.
We'll stay on top of the story. Jonathan, thank you so much for your time. And again, the parents just walking in a few minutes ago, you saw here live on Daily Dose to the court.